Right now on Up with KREM, we take a look at the current Idaho primary results and tell you who will be on the ballot this general election in November.
The morning rain keeps coming down as temperatures bottom out today, with more scattered showers possible for the remainder of the week.
It's been almost 1 year since the devastating Great Fire tore through Medical Lake. This morning, our local Verify team looks into whether things like fire retardant, debris, and runoff from firefighting efforts may have polluted the water.
And the Kendall Yards Night Market returns tonight, so we've got you covered this morning with all the details you need to know.
Up with KREM begins now.
Hi everyone, good morning. It's 7 o'clock here on your Wednesday. Welcome to Up with KREM. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Channing Curtis. Well, as we are getting you ready for the day ahead, meteorologist Thomas Patrick is getting us ready for the weather because it's a rainy one out there right now, Thomas.
Yeah, and I know we got a little bit of a break in the last half hour. It doesn't look like it's going to last for very long here. I'm going to telestrate Doppler radar because there is a lot of green, there is a lot of rain across the region. And what I saw this morning was there was a little back edge of that rain, and this was moving towards the north and east in this direction. But look what just happened behind it. Where there was some drier weather, now some more scattered showers have popped back up around Sprague and Ritzville, and that has already moved back into Cheney and is also aimed right at Spokane. So any dry weather is not going to last for very long today. It's going to be an on and off rainfall throughout the day. Some bouts of some heavier widespread rain, and we'll get a couple breaks intermittent throughout the day, but it's going to be a wet one. And our temperature is 57 is pretty good in Spokane, otherwise 40s during the rain.
Well, we're taking a live look at I-90 and Idaho Road right now, giving you a look at traffic conditions. You can see the roads are pretty wet this morning, so if you're heading out to work or school, whatever it is, just give yourselves a little bit of extra time because, again, those streets are definitely wet right now. Of course, we'll keep you updated on the traffic situation all morning long here on Up with KREM.
This morning, we are taking a look at the results for Idaho's primary election. The primary races determine which candidates will represent Idaho's 4 political parties in the general election. Let's take a look at some of the key races in North Idaho. In the Republican primary, 2 people are seeking the Kootenai County Sheriff position. Incumbent Sheriff Bob Norris is looking for another term, while John Michael Bauer is looking to replace him. This morning, the Secretary of State's office says all the ballots have been counted. Right now, Norris has a dominant lead with 81% of the vote. There are also some federal seats we are tracking. For Idaho's District 1 seat, there are 4 candidates running for the 4 different political parties on the ballot. All of these candidates will advance to the general election to represent their respective parties. Again, these candidates are not running against each other in the primary. They are running unopposed to represent their parties in the general election. We will take a look at more Idaho primary election results in our next half hour of Up with KREM. In the meantime, if you would like a full list of results sent to your phone, just text us the word results to our number 509-448-2000. And tomorrow is the Idaho Democratic Presidential Caucus. Polls are open from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Unlike the primary, which is run and paid for through the state, caucuses are run by the parties. Last year, Idaho state lawmakers scrapped the presidential primary, prompting Idaho Democrats to hold presidential caucuses instead. The caucus is solely for registered Democrats and unaffiliated voters.
Today, Marlon LaFoon is expected to be in court. Spokane police arrested him for breaking into a house in the Logan neighborhood and setting it on fire on Monday. Monday morning, police said that people living at the home called and said that a man was inside their home ransacking the place. Police had to use a K-9 to try and get LaFoon to calm down, and that's when they saw smoke and flames coming from an upstairs bedroom. The fire did cause a lot of damage before it was put out. Officers were able to take the man to the hospital, but while he was there, he attacked medical staff.
And then in my roommate's room, there's fire damage on the wall. His room was torn to shreds, like the Tasmanian devil went through, clothes were all over.
LaFoon was supposed to appear before a judge yesterday. He was reportedly sick, and his appearance was rescheduled for today.
As Memorial Day quickly approaches, the Spokane Airport is gearing up for one of the most hectic travel days of the year. Airport officials expect tomorrow to be the busiest day ahead of the holiday weekend. TSA in Spokane is expecting to screen close to 7,000 passengers tomorrow alone. Agents say travelers should arrive earlier than normal and expect longer lines at security.
TSA is projecting that on Friday, this Friday, we expect to screen more than 3 million people at more than 440 airports nationwide.
Spokane Airport expects tomorrow through the 28th to see the most amount of holiday travelers. They say be prepared for security screening protocols and to plan ahead. Happening today, the Kendall Yards Night Market makes its return tonight.
That's right. So this morning, our Brandon T. Jones is joining us live with all the details. So Brandon, even though it's going to be a little wet out there today, what should we expect this year from the night market?
Yeah, well, Tim, Channing, I think you can expect a lot of fun activities going on and just an overall good vibe. They're going to be kicking off the Kendall Yards Night Market officially tonight, 5 p.m., running until about 8:30 p.m. This entire street is going to be filled up with vendors, people who are going to be happy to be walking around, local businesses. So a great opportunity to ultimately support local. And then along with those vendors, you're going to be able to hear some sweet sounds of live music going on all throughout the summer. There's going to be different live musicians, and they kind of rotate on an hour and a half rotation type of schedule. So in order to go find out who's going to be performing, some of those vendors that are going to be out here all year, you can visit kendallnightmarket.org to get a better idea of all of those that we just mentioned. And then also on the website, all the parking directions that you need to know. And since it is market season, here's a couple other markets to check out this year. The South Perry Street Market opened this month and is every Thursday until October from 3 to 7 p.m. at 1000 South Perry. The Liberty Lake Farmers Market is each Saturday through October 12th from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. We've heard a lot of things about that already. A lot of people going out to visit. And of course, the 5th Street Farmers Market in Coeur d'Alene has also arrived. That's also every Wednesday from 4 to 7 on 5th and Sherman. So getting back to the Kendall Yards Night Market, again, 5 to 8:30 p.m. Those are the times that you need to know. Rain or shine, they keep the party pushing forward. But for now, reporting live here in Kendall Yards, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
That's right, Brandon, rain or shine, and that will be the case later on today because the rain will be on and off for the entirety of the day today. In fact, the rain just resumed here from our outdoor weather center. Not quite heavy enough to use the umbrella, but I have it on standby in case it picks up any second. This looks a lot lighter. It's the lighter green shades on Doppler radar, more of like a drizzle and a lighter mist out there versus some of the heavier green shades and the yellow that we see from Liberty Lake and then eastward into North Idaho. Looks like Post Falls getting the heaviest rain. This is the rainfall you do need the umbrella for, but it's going to be on and off in a variety of intensities through the rest of the day today.